Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, depending on when you are listening to this message. God's message for today is, be humble and value. It is said that, on a large river that was difficult to cross, there was a boatman who took people from one bank to the other every day. It was a simple job, but very important for those who needed to cross that river. On one of his trips, there were a lawyer and a teacher on the boat. During the journey, the lawyer, who liked to talk a lot, decided to strike up a conversation with the boatman. He asked if the boatman understood anything about laws. The boatman honestly replied that he didn't understand anything about laws. The lawyer then said that it was a shame, because, in his opinion, the boatman had wasted half his life by not having that kind of knowledge. Soon after, the teacher also joined the conversation. Curious, she asked the boatman if he knew how to read and write. Once again, the boatman replied that he did not. The teacher then said that it was very sad, because, according to her, he had also lost half his life because he didn't know how to read and write. While they were talking, a very strong wave suddenly appeared and capsized the boat. The boatman, worried about the situation, quickly asked the two passengers if they knew how to swim. They immediately replied that they didn't. Then the boatman said that this was indeed a great pity, because at that moment they could lose their entire lives. This story teaches us something very important. Just because someone has a profession, a diploma, or certain knowledge doesn't mean that person is better than others. In that situation, we saw a boatman who couldn't read, couldn't write, and didn't understand the law. Even so, the knowledge he possessed was enough to save his own life. Meanwhile, the lawyer and the teacher, even with all their education, did not possess the necessary skills for that moment. This shows us that in life there isn't just someone who knows more or someone who knows less. There are different kinds of knowledge. Therefore, don't strive to be better than anyone else. Strive to be better than you were yesterday. Be humble and value all the people you interact with or meet along the way. Humility doesn't make you superior to anyone, but it certainly makes you different from many. God bless you. Amen.